Explosion on the sun, an M8.4 solar flare is heading to Earth. We reached high levels in our solar activity, multiple M-class flares from this region. Let me know how you're feeling. These can really take a toll on your body, your mind, your spirit. And for those who are sensitive, make sure that you are grounding, you are hydrating. Most of the sunspots on our sun are either in stabilizing conditions or they are in a state of decay, but we are looking at 4114. This 8.4 solar flare gave us a 10 flare, a type 2 and a type 4 radio sweep. There was dimming involved, which means a CME, a coronal mass ejection, was ejected, but the bulk of the plasma is going to be north of the Earth-Sun line. There's a magnetic inversion line that did appear, but it's mostly in an east and west orientation, so it's through more of the center of it, meaning it's more magnetically complex. And while 4105 has headed off of the western limb of the sun, 4114 continues to light up, and it is Earth facing. Look at the 65% of a proton level with this region. Highly magnetically complex, so when it explodes with more CMEs, more solar flares, we have a very high chance of slipping into proton solar radiation storms. And if you look at the X-class flare probability, it sounds like since we have a long time with this on our sun, we have a very large possibility of having a large geomagnetic storm due to the plasma ejecting off of this massive region. And right below our active region. But look at the massive polar tether that is putting a huge strain on our Earth. This is also going to connect to the Earth, and it's going to come in faster. Our electron flux due to the coronal hole is going to reach into those high levels today, tomorrow, and the next day. And then, of course, we have a chance to reach into those S1 minor solar radiation storms today, tomorrow, the next day, whenever we have the interplanetary shock, which is coming here on the 18th. But proton solar storms, absolutely, in the next coming of hours. A lot of the graphs are not up to date. It looks like the data is still being analyzed because we keep getting back-to-back solar flares from that region. But today, right now, before it's updated, June 16th, we will reach into those active minor geomagnetic storm levels, high latitude position. You may be able to see an aurora if our BDZ does slip northward. On the 17th and 18th, we're gonna kind of chill there until we get that planetary shock, which we're still not 100% sure how much of that plasma we're gonna receive. But the 18th is the anticipated time of the passage from the CME, that 8.4 M-class flare, and it is going to be quite a shock what we're gonna get. Today begins with our moon in Aquarius, so we have a lot of clarity and emotional space. This is all before the moon enters Pisces later in the day, so it's going to be that watery, dreamy, intuitive energy, very creative. You will notice a shift between intellect and logic into something more emotional and creative. And we also have 11 aspects that have to do with the moon alone, so you're gonna have emotional waves coming in today. And we are putting a close on karmic cycles. We close that chapter. We are starting something new that had to do with a lot of courage. You had to be very open to what was being accepted, and you accepted it, okay? So that chapter is closed because we have our last day with Mars in Leo. And with Mercury and Uranus joining together, we are getting a lot of those insights. So downloads are going to be prominent today, but there will be tension today with all of the aspects that we are going to have. We have inspiration coming on. We have that creativity. We have a lot of like this whole new vibe that we are bringing, a whole new chapter. Stay present, stay aware. We have a lot of energy that is going on, especially now through the end of the week. I'm Sarah Starr, here with your cosmic updates, your galactic transmissions, and your soul readings. If you're interested in a reading, go on to my Linktree. I have my sessions and my services available for you. Make sure you are following my TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube channel. Stay aware, stay solar weather aware, because it changes everything.